Have you ever thought of getting inside India's number one NIRF college? Have you ever thought of getting outside that college and making your dreams come true? Today, we have amongst us someone who is studying in India's number one college. I'm talking about Miranda House, and definitely she was our student one point of time. And today, I just called her up and told that you have to be there on this channel and help our students via this mode. A very, very warm welcome, Pratiksha. After long, as I was conversing with you before this video, every time I meet you, you have a different hairstyle. So, first of all, introduce yourself to the audience who are listening to you right now. I'm sure you may be doing some work, but I'm always here to bother you. So, tell me something about yourself that is going to be helpful for the audience.
First of all, thank you for such a warm welcome, sir. I also feel great to be back after so long. SuperGrads has always helped me to, achieve whatever I wanted to achieve in my life. So, as you have already introduced me, I am Pratyaksha Mishra. I am from New Delhi and I completed my schooling from Delhi Public School. Currently, I'm pursuing economics honors from Miranda House, Delhi University, and I am in the second year. And as you pointed out, every time you see me, you find a new hairstyle. So that is because I like trying out different things. Last time I had a boy cut, this time
Yeah,
my hair
that's a
has
big
grown.
change. And this is the third time it's happening. So every time I tell her, you were with a different hairstyle last time when I saw you on the screen. So Pratiksha, one important point, the first question coming to you in this interview is, we really want that students should get benefited out of this interview and should know the entire admission process that is being conducted by Miranda House. All right, I just want to know you because from this year onwards, Central University's Common Entrance Test will be conducted. But after post that particular entrance test, admission process is likely to be same. So if you can throw some light on how was the admission process, how did you get inside Miranda House, and what was the entire procedure of admission when you took the admission?
Yeah. So getting admission in Miranda House, for that matter, any college of Delhi University is going to be quite cumbersome because these are government institutions. So they will require a lot of documents. The first step and the most important step is the registration part. You have to register yourself on the DU portal where you have to provide all your information, all documents that they ask for. Generally, these are the Aadhaar card and date of
Normal
birth
KYC, you wish
certificate.
to say,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the
Okay.
usual ones, nothing different. And they also ask for your class 12th board roll number so that when the results are out, they are able to verify that from their end.
Okay.
And yeah, and when the cutoffs are released, we apply for these colleges and they check our percentage. If they
So
feel
instead
that
of cutoffs, the process would be CUCT this time. That's the only change. And then what will happen?
So then, if we have applied for the colleges and we fall under their eligibility criterion, they are going to offer us admission. And if we don't fall under the eligibility criterion, our admission will be rejected. In fact, in my first attempt, my application for Miranda House was rejected because my
Okay.
percentage was not that high. I made it only in the seventh cutoff. So
Okay. But understood, you made it in the seventh cutoff, but I just want to know how was the feeling when you make inside, India's number one college, Miranda House. How was the feeling that point of time, if you can express on this?
there is one whole long story behind it.
All right.
When I was in class 9, I and my father were walking and we were just having some random conversation. And my father said that if you get this much percentage, I assure you, you will be at Miranda House.
Okay.
And after 4 years, I got that much percentage
Oh
only,
my God.
exactly that much. And I got into Miranda House only.
वो
So it
हिंदी में
was
बोलते हैं ना सरस्वती बैठी हुई थी राइट उस पॉइंट ऑफ
exactly
टाइम एग्जैक्टली
that's what happened. Moreover, sometimes I feel I was destined to be at Miranda because there was a girl whose percentage was more than mine, and she was at Miranda, and I was told that only if she leaves I will get into Miranda, and I don't know why she left and I got
Great, great, great. Now, you are pursuing which particular course in Miranda House, if you can help with that?
Yeah, I am pursuing economics honors.
Oh, great. So I just want to know, I mean, I just want to understand this since you would be getting a degree in BA Economics Honors. And so what were your subjects in 11th and 12th? Because many of the audience which is viewing you right now would be the same similar journey stage. And most importantly, I have heard this, and in fact, we have been telling students as well, is mathematics necessary for economics? And if yes, why so?
Okay. So, answering your first question, I had commerce with mathematics in my 11th and 12th, and their basics helped me a lot in economics honors. As you just emphasized on the importance of maths, I would say that in some colleges of DU, if you don't have eco, you need to get a little higher percentage for getting into economics honors. But if you don't have maths, they may not offer you admission only. So
Okay,
that is how important it is to, have a good grasp of mathematics. Some colleges do offer eco to non-math students, but if you seek my advice, I would not really daunt you, scare you, but I would simply say if you don't have basics of calculus, if you have not studied maths in 11th and 12th, eco honors may become a nightmare for you. So having maths is very important. It's all about calculus, optimization. In fact, there is a lot of maths in eco. I really can't overemphasize on this. You can just go through the curriculum and understand how important mathematics is.
great. So she's making two very fairly important points over here. What Pratiksha was telling you guys that, first, mathematics is compulsory in majority of the very good colleges in Delhi University. So if you wish to pursue your career in the field of economics, you must be having mathematics as the subject in the standard 11th and 12th. Second, she clearly told that the curriculum of that particular segment which she's studying over there involves a lot of mathematical calculations, formula, and things. So it becomes part of curriculum. That is the reason majority of the colleges are emphasizing that students having mathematics in standard 11th and 12th should be part of it. All right, lot of academic talks. Let's talk something different now. We have been hearing a lot about the campus of Miranda from long time. So Miranda House is having a fantastic campus. एक छोटा सा campus tour हो जाए अभी कि कैसा है campus and why is it so special and different from others?
Yeah, so the campus is really nice. As far as my opinion is concerned, it has got the best campus in Delhi University.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, really nice. It has got many lawns, not just one lawn. We have a front lawn, we have lawns outside the cafeteria, canteen, then basketball court, then one lawn for the hostelers.
बात कर रहे हो तो इसका नाम लॉन हाउस नहीं होकर मिरिंडा हाउस क्यों पड़ा फिर इतने सारे लॉन्स हैं वहां पर
And another interesting part is along with the lawns, we also have cats and monkeys.
क्या बात कर monkeys as well?
Yes, sometimes when professors are teaching us, monkeys would come and sit very close to the window as if they are closely observing what we are taught. So it's really
So
nice.
girls beware, जो भी स्टूडेंट्स मंकी से डरते हैं उनके लिए मिरिंडा हाउस नहीं बना हुआ है as Pratiksha is telling you guys. Yes, please continue, Pratiksha.
Yeah, so it's really nice. We really enjoy it. Has got trees, lot of flowers, rare flowers, and along with that we have a library which is a three-storied library that has got
Okay,
yeah that has got more than 1 lakh books. So it can satisfy anybody's taste.
1 lakh
Whatever
books is humongous, right?
it's really a great amount. So that's a big campus. I have spent about 1 month in Miranda, but even today I get confused with the directions. That's how big it is. We have got a computer lab, a physics lab, a biology lab, a maths lab. In fact, we have everything. You say it and we have it in our campus. We have an open gym. We have a basketball court, a volleyball court, a cafeteria of its own.
It's
Yeah,
such a huge campus, that means, and everything inside that particular campus. Perhaps that may be one of the reasons that it is National Institute of Ranking Frameworks ranking #1 college of the country, not of Delhi. Miranda House for you guys. Now, Pratiksha, next question. We often hear this particular term whenever whenever you are choosing one program, when you are into University of Delhi. There's a word called general elective. What exactly is the meaning of word general elective?
Yeah. So basically, I would explain with my example only. I am doing economics honors, and four subjects which I have to study being a student of eco honors. And there is a fifth subject of my choice which I can study, and I have chosen elements of analysis which comes under mathematics honors.
All right.
So different colleges offer different range of options. Miranda House has got wide range of options like computer science, English, political science, Hindi, history, Sanskrit, many more things. I think foreign languages are also there.
All right.
And yeah, if you are in some other college, like I had changed many colleges before getting to Miranda. So in those colleges, options were quite limited. So as you get into a college which has a good reputation, the options keep increasing and you can learn many things. Computer science is also taught here. So I would also advise the viewers to either take maths or computer science because computer science is the need of the hour.
How is it going
So
to exactly help in the future? So if I can add to this, I mean,
yeah. So, sooner or later, if we are joining the corporate sector, we have to learn coding.
right.
So, this is something which computer science is going to teach us. You may also learn web designing and many more things. Many of my seniors have given this advice to me that computer science will help a lot in the corporate sector. And being a student of eco, I am most probably going to join the corporate sector only. So, that is the reason why I feel computer science is important. But
All right.
along with mathematics can also be taken if you have taken eco because as I mentioned in the beginning only that maths complements very well with economics, so it's going to help a lot in eco.
Fantastic points. Fantastic point, Pratiksha. Because what Pratiksha is saying over here, making two very fair points. So, general elective is nothing but an additional subject which you are supposed to choose for self while studying for any of the regular courses. For example, she's studying for economics right now. And if you actually wish to study for economics, she's suggesting you two general electives which are must in today's scenario because majority of the work is related to the computers and corporate men are going to hire you. If you're choosing computer science, it would be an added advantage for you. Point number two she's making, if you're not choosing computers because of xyz reasons, then you can actually opt for mathematics because mathematics and economics go hand in hand. Also, now, so beside academics, there's a lot of fun element involved in a college campus. And when you come out of school and get inside that, college mode, that fun begins. So we wish to learn more about that fun element at Miranda House or inside Miranda House campus from you, Pratiksha.
Yeah, so definitely there are many activities we students enjoy in this. I have been going to the college for just 1 month, but in
All
this
right.
much of
Because of COVID hit time, right? If I'm not wrong. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So in this much of time only I have started enjoying a lot with my friends, and there are a lot of events, fests and activities that colleges conduct. So Tempest is one such cultural
What did you
event
say?
of
Tempest.
Tempest of
Tempest. Okay. What does
yeah,
that mean? Do you have any idea? I mean, if
it
not,
is it is a cultural event of Miranda House that is organized every year, but after 2 years it will be held in the offline mode, which I will be witnessing for the first time. So I am also very curious about it. But as much as I could gather from my seniors, it's basically an event where a lot of competitions will be held, students will be participating, and quite often celebrities are invited as chief guests. This is a common practice in many DU colleges also.
celebrities are often invited, or every time one celebrity was
Often,
often here.
often.
All right. Great, Pratiksha. Great to hear that from you. Now, because whenever we talk about super graduation, and whenever we are quoting this word, because that's the abbreviated term which we are using, supergrads for our institute as well, then the big thing is that a college gives you a push towards the career, right? And definitely Miranda House may be doing something exceptional. That's why it's ranked number one in the entire country. So I just want to know, how is mentoring done at Miranda? Do you think students get proper career tips, career guidance, and what kind of career support are they getting from Miranda House?
So Definitely, Miranda House has got a great way of mentoring students. I remember when I had joined, the class was divided into 6 or 7 groups of students, and each group was assigned a mentor who happened to be our senior. So
Right.
in this, they were given sufficient opportunities to the students also, to evolve as leaders and to grow. So those seniors would address all our queries, and whenever we have any doubts related to the online exams or the reopening of college or anything, we speak to our seniors about it, and the seniors then organize a meeting, Zoom meeting for the juniors, and they address all our queries there.
All right.
And since we are in the college now, we cannot have any class teachers. So every class elects one class representative, and that class representative is more like the class teacher. She has to be in touch with the professors, and that student then coordinates between the students and the professors. So
All
this
right.
is one way mentoring is done, and obviously professors are always there to mentor us. They, if we are not comfortable with the students or in sharing any problem with the students, we can approach our professors. I personally feel professors are really nice in Miranda House.
Okay, great. So you told me a few very important points. Is done at the senior level. Mentoring is done at the professor level. I just also want to understand the placement thing, the placement help which you're getting from the college. So if you can throw some light on that as well.
Yeah, so we have a cell known as placement cell of
All right.
Miranda House that is in touch with a lot of companies and startups that offer us internship opportunities and placement opportunities after our graduation. So the companies include Deloitte, McKinsey and Company, ICICI Bank, and many such reputed organizations. And throughout our 3 years in college, we can get internship opportunities from the placement cell if we apply, because the cell has a lot of opportunities to offer.
So
And
more majority of the students apply for the placements, and
yeah, yeah.
how much is the placement offered to them? Do they apply for the placements, or they actually go for the higher education opportunities? I just want to know that as well. I mean, from the ground zero.
Yeah, sure. So, I think, well, this I haven't been in the college for 2 years, so
Right,
I
right.
won't to say much on that. But as much as I know,
Hmm.
most of the students do apply, and about 20 to 30% students are able to get placed also. But if they apply, they don't apply thinking that they would be in that organization for the whole life. Definitely they will go for higher studies also, because
Definitely.
these days graduation is just not sufficient.
Right. So basically, if I can understand from here what Pratiksha is making, the point Pratiksha is making, that students apply for placements, but yes, placement should not be a aim or a goal after graduation, because majority of the things are going to move once you are sufficiently trained in one particular arena where you're going to study for 5 years and not just for 3 odd years. Now, Pratiksha, next question coming to you is a bit, uh, a question with a twist. So, you know, when you were not part of Miranda House, or when right now you are in, many of the weird notions, or there are some common notions that you would have heard about Miranda House from outside. If you can, share some of them on the table today.
Yeah, yeah, sure. In fact, on my day one only, I ran across some student of Khalsa College who said the same thing which I had heard from many people before this. So people often say that Miranda House is a girls' college, so it must be a little boring place. All the girls must be academically oriented, but it's not like that. We all enjoy a lot. We all have a lot of fun in the college. It's a really nice place. Like, I would just say it's not a boring place. People often say it's a girls' college, so it is going to be quite boring, but it's not like that.
Okay, great. So, despite being a girls' college, it's a fun place for you all. So, जिन students को ये पता है कि मिरांडा हाउस तो girls' college है, तो boring होने वाला है, please cut that thought completely from your mind. Now, from this particular thought, there is one more thing which I read somewhere on the internet, and that was Miranda House, a mecca for women in Delhi. It's a mecca for women in Delhi. Why do you think this particular statement was has come out? And you know, is there some history involved over here, or some other reason?
Mm. So I think people often say that because it's a girls' college where a lot of girls come together from a lot of diverse backgrounds, where each girl is able to understand the perspective and the diversity of all other students who are coming. So it helps them understand the society even better. So that when they grow up and when they step into the society, they are able to bring the necessary change by honing their skills in whichever direction they want to at Miranda House. Like as you know, Miranda has got a lot of notable alumni such as Sheila Dikshit,
Okay.
then Shobna Narayan, then actors like Malika Sehrawat, Nimisha Lamba, Anita Desai, who is a writer. So, these people are working in different directions, different fields, but
Hmm.
wherever they are working, they have made a lot of contribution. So, in that way, women can take away whatever they want to from the institution and give what they want to the society
Right. So
by
great point being
learning.
made. Yeah, Pratiksha is making a great point. And recently, we saw that Women's Day was celebrated on 8th of March, and some fantastic inputs being given by Pratiksha over here when we asked her why is it called the Mecca for women in Delhi. Now, so I think this interview was fantastic, Pratiksha. But last question coming to you from my end. Many of the students and parents may be watching you right now in front of their screens who want their children to take admission in Miranda House. There may be some girls who actually wish to get inside Miranda House. What is your advice for all of them?
So the first thing is that usually Miranda House has sky high cutoffs. So students often think they have to uh, work very hard. They
For
have to do
CUCT, in fact, not for 12 boards now. There's a difference over here. So yeah, Pratiksha, continue, please.
so in that sense, students start working very hard, and they sometimes, when they are doing this, they overlook the importance of concepts that they are studying.
Right.
So while you are studying, try to study in a way that helps you learn and grow as a person. And moreover, never try to find your identity in a college. Try to be the identity of the college where you are studying. So that would be great.
Great point being made at the end. I think that was the conclusion statement as well. If you can repeat that, uh, Pratiksha, most of the students try to become their identity. If you can repeat that once again for the audience right now.
Yeah, sure, sure. I was just saying that never try to find your identity in any institution. Rather, be happy with what you have got and try to be the identity of that institution.
Great. So that was a conclusive statement of this particular interview. I'm quite sure, Pratiksha, it was a fantastic interview and really very clear points being made. And clearly, you have, brought Miranda House in front of us. So I was thinking that कॉलेज मुझे बिल्कुल इस तरीके से दिख रहा था जैसे जैसे यू वर टॉकिंग सो डेफिनेटली दिस इंटरव्यू विल बी व्यूड टिल लॉन्ग एंड थैंक यू हम हमेशा आपको कॉल करते हैं एंड यू गिविंग अस अ टाइम थैंक्स अ लॉट
Thank you very much, sir. Thank
थैंक
you.
यू